Be y'all, and we're live. How the fuck is everybody doing? Happy Father's Day to all you fathers. I'm not a father, so I can't really relate. But man, waking up, dude. It's fucking 8 o'clock in the morning already. I woke up at like 6. Actually, I woke up at like 5:30. So yeah, a little sluggish still. Just a little bit. I've been on my music grind, trying to get my studio back in order. I played some fucking guitar yesterday through this big old amp. Shit was amazing. I'm talking amazing. Alright, so that's ISO. Yeah, I've been trying to track down all my software I lost, and I've pretty much done better than I had before. Like doing some magic, tracking shit down. To give you an idea. We already got someone on the head counter. Who we got? Who's first? But as you guys can see from the title, I didn't just get the Speed Factory sticker for nothing. We got the motherfucking DETENT springs. Look at them babies. Yeah, I was looking at them. I'm hoping this will help my problem out, but these motherfuckers they're stiff, man. Like, there's probably not going to be any more gear pop outs. If it's a DETENT spring, these things are going to be fucking fire. And for like 20 bucks, I mean, you really can't. I wouldn't want to take apart my transmission and like just to inspect the gear stacks and then like find out there was absolutely nothing wrong with the gear stacks or the shift forks or anything. Literally something as stupid as a $20 pack of DETENT springs could have fixed, you know? That's kind of where I'm at. I think it's either the DETENT springs or it's got to be the shifter cables. That's what I'm thinking. Something's just like a little out of sorts. But here's the weird thing. I haven't had one first gear pop out in 4 days. Like since I made the last video or whatever, stream or whatever. Not one. So clearly whatever it is like super little minuscule shit. You know what I mean? It's something like super little. Because if it was a synchro, I've talked to multiple transmission places and stuff like that. I was like, tell me what's going on, what you think. I was like, is it a synchro? And they're like, if it was a synchro, it would happen like every single day. Almost every time you went to first gear, it would pop out of first gear. That would be a really fucked up synchro. And I was like, it rarely ever happens. I mean, I'm talking like maybe like a couple times a month, like 5 times a month or something like that. And they were like, oh yeah, that's not a synchro. That's like something with the fucking shift linkage, your shifter cable bushings, DETENT springs, something like that. So, I mean, at this point, I'm not really like super worried about it anymore because I definitely was. But now I'm kind of like, dude, it's all good. It's just like a fluke. It's definitely a fluke. We got 2 people on the head counter. Why isn't anybody talking? Y'all need to get that coffee. Eric Stevenson. Where the hell have you been, man? It's been so long, Eric. I feel like I don't even know you anymore. Damn, it's early. I need coffee. Cheers to that. What is my computer doing? Hurry up. Well, I'm glad the stream's like not buffering out or doing anything crazy because all the fucking programs I'm putting on this computer right now are making this bitch run like molasses, and I'm not even halfway. I'm a little over halfway full. I have like almost 200 gigabytes free on this computer's hard drive, and like this bitch is just running like crazy. Really slow. Really slow. I'm curious now. I don't even have. Damn, that's crazy. I don't even have space to put another sticker on my laptop. That's fucked. That is fucked. Because I was gonna throw this ye old Speed Factory sticker on there, but I don't even have space. That's fucked up. But yeah, I think Eric says the real question is, why are you up at this hour? I'm up at this hour, man. I'm not on my nighttime vampire shit anymore. Trying to get my life back together. Haven't been playing any video games. Fucking burnt out on video games, dude. After playing DayZ for 10 days straight, like literally every day, just DayZ. Literally, that game is like a nightmare, dude. Like, it's an amazing game, but the fact that it has glitches in it, and I got screwed over and I lost my fucking character. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. And fuck Fortnite. Fortnite is whack. So I'm just kind of like, only game I'm interested in is The Last of Us 2. That's the only game I'm excited for. And apparently they're bringing Crash Bandicoot Racing to PlayStation, which is kind of enticing. It's like almost like Sony's version of Mario Kart. But I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll throw these DETENT springs in. I thought it was going to be like super simple. Like, you just got to pop off 3 bolts and take out the old springs, put in the new springs. That's not the case at all. The case is you have to take off the driver's side transmission mount because they're right underneath the transmission mount. So I got to take a block of wood and a jack and jack the car up and put the block of wood underneath the transmission and keep it level, take off the mount, fucking throw the springs in, put the mount back on. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's just kind of annoying. I got to take the whole intake box out to get to the motor mount or the transmission mount, and then put all that shit back. So it's kind of, for 3 little springs, it is a lot of work, but it's not like super bad. I guess it beats fucking taking the transmission off, to inspect the gear stacks. Yeah, true. Indeed. So in other news, job prospects, I'm sure I told some of you guys, or some of you guys probably heard, I was supposed to be working at the hot rod shop, $25 an hour under the table, right? That has not panned out at all. The painting the 2 cars thing my old coworker told me, and the hot rod shop, I haven't heard a fucking word back. I'm talking like 0, dude, which is really annoying because, like, I mean, dude, like, don't fucking throw like, job offers out there if they're just complete bullshit, like, don't get me all revved up, like excited to make $25 an hour or $2,000 in my pocket, and then don't call me back or say a fucking word about it. You know what I mean? It's kind of whack. But so the upholstery shop called me up and they were like, "Hey, can you send us some pictures of your car interior? Like, we want to put them up on the website for, you know, our customer page or whatever. Show like, you know, off the work because we don't really do like much work on Hondas and imports and stuff. It's mostly classic cars and muscle cars. So like, we want to have like some different pictures on there, different cars, and your car came out really good." So I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Then I was telling him, I was like, "I've been meaning to come by and show you guys. I did the headliner myself. I didn't have the money to get you guys to do it, unfortunately, but I did it myself. Thought I'd try my take a stab at trying some upholstery work." He was like, "How'd it come out?" And I showed him pictures. He's like, "Dude," he was like, "that looks great." He's like, "You know we're hiring, right?" And I was like, no, I didn't." I was literally like, "I didn't know you guys would fucking want me to fucking work for you. You guys are top notch. Like, you know, I'm just like a novice, man. Like, I totally just like winged that." I was like, "It's definitely not perfect, but it definitely looks pretty good." He's like, "No, that looks great. Like, you didn't like have any wrinkles in it. You didn't like, you know, let any like material like fray out or anything. Like, it looks pretty damn good for somebody that's not a pro." So then that turned into me getting a job offer at the upholstery shop. So I was like, "Word, that works for me." So yeah, I think tomorrow I'll probably talk to them, see what's going on with that. Pretty excited. We haven't talked numbers or anything. I don't know how much I would make over there, as long as it's more than like, I'm hoping it's like at least like $12 an hour. So I can't really do no $10 an hour anymore, dude. That shit don't pay the bills. Like 12 isn't even really paying the bills. That's why I was so stoked on 25 an hour under the table. That is fucking fire. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But the thing I would like, even if I was making like 12 or whatever the hell I'm making, um, that place is super fucking chill. It's literally like a cakewalk. There's no uniform. You're working inside in the AC. So you're not like working construction or something outside. You're in a fucking shop, which I love. Um, all the people there are cool as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fire chicken douchebags there. They're all, I've met every single one of them, and they're super nice guys. Mad Doctor, what's up, man? Top of the morning, guys. Top of the morning, laddies. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked for that. Honestly, I think it could be a good prospect. And plus, like, dude, if you stay there or stay around there long enough, I'm almost like thinking of it kind of like an apprenticeship or like an internship. See, because if I stick around there long enough, the main cat is gonna fucking you know, Ray, dude that made my back seats and stuff like that. Like, if I hang around him long enough, dude, learn how to fucking do actual like making seats and like leather upholstery and like sewing all that shit and stuff like that. That would honestly be a really good like craft or trade. Like, because then if I wanted to, I could do shit on the side by myself, you know, for like some of you guys if you wanted upholstery work or something like that. Mad Doctor says happy to see you early streaming. Yeah, I haven't been doing, dude. Like, my YouTube drive has like depleted. Not having money to do installs and like not having money to keep the build going. I mean, like, this is like the best thing. This is like the first like part I've bought and like, fuck, man, I don't even know how long. A month. And that shit's $20. So like, yeah, clearly I'm pretty broke. But yeah, sometimes you gotta make the channel without spending money, which is like borderline impossible. But yeah, fucking yeah, since I haven't had any money, you know, to buy parts and do installs and like keep the build going, dude, I've been playing music. Feels amazing. Been playing drums, been playing guitar, getting the fucking studio on the computer side, you know, getting all that back to where it was and even better. So, but yeah, hopefully this job will open up some doors, man, make some fucking money. Can't wait to get the fuel system done. Can't wait to get tuned. I mean, honestly, fuel system, deleting the ABS and like cleaning up some shit. I'm almost to the point now where I'm like, before I want to get my fuel system done, I almost want to just pull the motor out and delete the ABS, obviously, and all that stuff, and fucking paint the engine bay. That's like, dude, I want to do it so bad. See, I'm like on the fence about it. I'm like, man, I was like, my car is feasibly running and it runs pretty damn good for an untuned and no fuel system upgrades. So like, I don't want to pull the motor out, but at the exact same time, before I get tuned and I do all my shit and do my fuel system, I'd rather pull the motor out and paint the engine bay fucking now. Like, that engine bay, dude, I hate it so much, dude. It's so ugly. Like that neat, dark fucking blue with scratches everywhere and shit like that. Like, I just hate it. I fucking hate it. It's a fucking eyesore. But I guess the functional side, like, is the car fast? Does it drive good? Good enough. The interior looks good. The exterior looks good. But then you pop the hood and you're like, oh, you got a lot of nice shit. And then you're like, oh, look at that fucked up engine bay. I mean, that blue is horrible, dude. That dark blue, whatever the fuck, like splotches of nasty shit. It's almost like, dude, I was like talking to somebody about this and they were like, dude, I don't understand how it looks this way. It's like light blue underneath and it has like these blue splotches, these weird ass, like it looks like somebody took a paintbrush and dripped really dark blue paint in certain areas. We're pretty sure that somebody had the car, obviously they had it, but they didn't take care of their battery and their battery exploded and got all over the engine bay, like all that lithium acid, and it probably ate into the paint and like burned it basically, so it turned light blue into dark blue. Because that's like the only way that could happen. Because the engine bay's never been repainted. Like I thought it had been repainted. They just did a really shitty job prepping or something, or got overspray. But it's like big like drops, dude. It looks like blood spatter or something. It's fucking horrible. Really, really bad. Eric says, just say you can see under the hood. If you beat me, then no one will see under the hood. Shit, it ain't that fast, man. Some Mr. Subaru with an upgraded turbo probably smoked me or something. But we'll just have to get the fucking you know, like the GT35R turbo or the fucking Magnuson supercharger. Be good to go. Yeah, honestly, I've kind of been debating it. And I like the idea of the Magnuson, but I don't like the idea of the Magnuson. Like, I feel like a GT35R turbo, I'd only be able to run 12 pounds of boost, but it would make more power, boost by gear, you know. You could do quick spool. You can do so much more with a turbo setup. Like, we're in the fucking future now, dude. Supercharger, yeah, you get instant power, but you don't want instant power. Like, if you have like 350 to 400 horsepower in a front wheel drive car, you don't want instant power. Not unless it's like, you know, all motor and you just can't get by. You know, it's some fucking 4-piston motor that makes like ridiculous power. It's all motor. Yeah, with that, you just got to deal with it. But like, if you have forced induction setup, you'd probably want to go with turbo so you could have boost by gear. And with a supercharger, it's all about the pulley. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like turbos have wastegates and they have a wastegate spring or they have a boost controller. You can change the amount of boost right off the rip for the first few gears. With a supercharger, you can't do that. It's all off the pulley. So like if you have like a 12 or 14 pound like pulley, basically like a 3.5 inch pulley or whatever, like there's no way of really getting around that unless I'm mistaken. I don't really know that much about supercharger setups, but as far as I know, there's no modifying the amount of boost you're running unless it goes off like a vacuum line or something. Maybe, I'm not sure. All right, let's see. Close that out. Shit from a dig? No. I ain't worried about the dig. The dig will be no problem. It's more about the fucking the end, the top end. They might catch up pretty quick. Woo woo. But yeah, other shit going on. That's about it, honestly. Just trying to make sure the transmission in the car is good. I'm pretty positive it's just a fluke. Because like when it pops out of first gear, it's not making any noise. It's not making any grinding noise. It's not making anything like a typical first gear pop out, like with a synchro. It's probably something to do with the shifter cables or these detent springs. So fucking throw these detent springs in. If that changes it, great. If that doesn't change it, I'm definitely gonna get the fucking K-tuned race spec shifter cables because that's about the only other thing I can think of, honestly. Unless it's like a fucking shifter fork that's fucked up. Eric says, I had the '05 Type S 140. I'm sure your car will go a little faster. And my '05 used to pop out of third. Well, yeah, third gear pop outs are they're like almost religious, like second gear grinds, third gear pop outs, fifth gear lockouts, and shit like that. Those are typical. Like you expect those with a K series, but first gear pop outs are like an alien. Like nobody's seen them. Nobody knows what the fuck it is. They're like, what? Let's see. All right, authorize offline. On my key gen blah blah. Where's the key gen? Seriously, where the fuck is it? Documents, views, downloads. Keygen, there it is. Go. You've had your '05 Type S up to 140. Honestly, I don't know if with the gear ratios in my car, I don't know if it would hit 140. I'm not even joking. The way that gearbox is set up is like for getting to high speed, not so much. Man, I'm so tired of hearing this bullshit. The program plays that music in the background. Sounds like fucking Atari. All right, this is New York. Volume 2. Copy. Paste. That's the serial number. Here's the authorize. the Hit Factory. Authorize offline. Let's see. Eric says, yes, sir. Tommy Lou, he says 135, base auto, easy. Now, you guys are missing my point. Or, Tommy Lou, you're missing my point. Fucking Type R gearbox. You know what I'm saying? 4.7 final drive, 4th, 5th, and 6th are different gears than a base A3 transmission or a A2 Type S transmission. The way the fucking car is geared is to get up to speed. It's not about maxing out at a certain speed. I'm sure I would do like 130, 140. I mean, I haven't maxed it out yet. It gets up to fucking 110 like it's nobody's business. I'm talking like, man, it gets up to 110 in like probably 12 or 13 seconds maybe. I haven't timed it yet, but it gets up there fast, dude. I don't know what the fuck it would max out at. I want to know now. Serial number. Copy, paste, authorize. Hey. Eric says time for a max speed video. Good God. I don't even know where I would do. I'd have to go out on the highway. I feel like a suicide mission. Last time I maxed the car out on the highway was like 14 years. The silver car was 14 years ago. And I got 101 and a 65. But that's not me maxing the car out. I was going like 142 or something like that. And the cop was following me, but he turned his radar off. So he only busted me for 101. Which is fucked. All right, that's enough, Tari. Shut up. All right, so we got... So all the drum packs, like here. Fucking, I'll show you guys what I'm working on. See this shit right here is called Superior Drummer. So like, my electronic drum kit I play over there, I can link that shit to this. Like Superior Drummer is like the shit. So you got custom and vintage sound pack, Music City, New York Alair, New York Avatar, New York Hit Factory, and New York Volume 3. Dude, these fucking packs cost like hundreds of dollars. Hundreds. Tommy Lou says, yeah, LOL, 4th gear starts at 120. Yeah, I'll have to find, I fucking want to find just like an open road out in the middle of bumfuck. You know what I'm saying? Because like the road I fucking do my speed runs on, like that 0 to 100 video and shit like that, like literally the most you can get up to is maybe like 110. And that's if you're trying to get gutsy. Because it's probably like, I'm not going to say an 1/8 of a mile. It's between an 1/8 of a mile probably and a 1/4 of a mile. It's probably like a 1/6 of a mile. But so you start going, maybe like, it's a left-hand turn into the road. So you're going maybe 5, fucking gun it. If you stay on it and just rev limit bang every gear, you get through 1st to 2nd, 2nd to 3rd, and then 3rd to 4th, and then you have to start letting off. So I know my 4th gear, I don't think my 4th gear starts at 120. I think it starts at like 110. Eric says, hey guys, Shades Wade here, rev up your engines. Oh, hell no. Rev up your engines in a Subaru. Mad Doctor says, cool setup. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, like, fuck, hold on. Let me turn my shit on. See if it all works good. I ain't played no Superior Drummer in like I don't even know how long. Okay, so it's working. Sounds pretty good. How I remember it. It needs to be louder though. It's because my stereo's down. I'm gonna turn down my computer's down a little bit. Get the right blend. I haven't set up my routing yet. You gotta route certain things. Like if I wanted this to be a rim sound, it's a fucking cymbal. I don't know why it does that, but for some reason it routes the cymbals or the rims of the drum because you got, right? But then you want to hit the rim on the side. Fucking cymbal, it's so stupid. Let's see. Back. Tommy Lou says second gear goes to 70. That's like third gear for a Type S. $3K RPM at 80. What are you talking about? Are you talking about my transmission or are you talking about yours? Second gear goes to 70. And mine, shit, like first to second shift is like, I want to say it's like right around 60. And second to third probably gets you up to like maybe 80, 90 something. I don't even know. I gotta like fucking do a cluster video or something like that where it's I'm shifting. Obviously, you'll know when I'm shifting, but yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know where my gear ratios put me at because you got to think I'm revving that shit out to $9,000, you know, which is kind of you know, a lot. Kind of changes things. Let's find a different kit. Make sure all this shit's working. Eric says 9,200. Yeah, no, I'm keeping it at 9,000 right now. I took it to 9,200, but just because like I don't want it to lean out or anything because I'm not tuned. I want a fucking bass map. I fucking switched it back down to $9,000 just for fun, just to keep her safe. But once we get tuned, we're definitely taking that bitch to 9,500. I want to get a dry sump system, which is like mad expensive, so I could rev that bitch out to like 10 grand. Because they claim, they're like, dude, this thing will do 10,000 RPMs all day, but it's all about like starving the oil pump or whatever, oil cavitation. So I'm like, yeah, I need a fucking dry sump system to do all that. cymbals sound quiet. That shouldn't be the case. All right, test good enough. I think it works. Yeah, I don't know why the hell the cymbals are so quiet. I probably gotta do some more tweaking on it or something. It needs to tweak. It needs to move to Arizona and do meth. It needs to tweak. So what's everybody getting into on Father's Day? All you fathers out there. Have your loved ones got you any gifts? Is everybody kissing your ass for the day? Eric says, hell no. Eric, you need to beat everybody up. You ain't getting no love. Yeah. Dude, playing drums on like a keyboard is like, that fucks with my head. It's like you used to like playing with sticks and doing it that way. Then you're like, it's just weird. It's taboo. Feels weird. I hate doing it. Let's see, mapping. That's what happens when you. Eric says they're all sleeping. I woke up to your notification for YouTube. I thought someone was texting me. Mad Doctor says play some guitar. Shit. I'm debating. Man, I was playing some guitar through that amp yesterday, through my baby, my fat stack, my half stack. I hadn't played through it in months, dude. It literally felt amazing. Just like hearing a loud amp playing through my effects and stuff is amazing. That thing's so fucking loud, it's like still too early to play. That doctor says you basically got a whole studio. Oh yeah, no, it's totally functional. Like, I mean, we got. It's not like a studio. It's not like Abbey Road or some shit like that. But like, I mean, there's pretty much anything you want to do. Like, you want to play piano, you want to fucking play drums, you want to lay down vocals, you want to like mix stuff, like all that stuff. I can do pretty much anything in this room. It's not the best quality, but it's pretty damn good quality for a bedroom. Like, we got the Big Daddy mixer. We got a little dual vocal station. We got a drum kit in the closet. We got the electronic drums. We got all these fucking effects on the ground. We got the fucking MPD. We got another computer. We got all kinds of shit. That doctor says the only thing I haven't seen you play is bass guitar. I used to play bass back in the day. Yeah, no, I have a bass right here, but like it's so out of whack, dude. Oh my god, it's horrible. It needs to get set up like ASAP. Fucking ASAP here, I'll show you. And it's got flat wounds on it, so it's basically like a fucking fretless, but it's not a fretless. But dude, this thing's so shot. But it's still in tune. That's the fucked up part. For all that fret buzzing, definitely needs a setup. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous playing this thing. All that fret buzz, dude, it kills me. It doesn't even make me want to play it. This thing needs help. Maybe I'll play the pick. Maybe it'll shut it up. Slap that Promise style, dude. I wish, dudes. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not set up. Like if it's not set up right, it won't slap right. It's just buzzing. Cause like I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. See how fucking high the action is? It's not supposed to be that high. Pretty fucking high. So. That's about as Primus as it gets right now to this thing. Like, I'd throw it off a building. But Jamal, one of my subscribers, he sent me this, I think it's a Schecter Ultra Bass or something like that. It works the opposite way. It's pretty fucking nasty for slapping, but it's too low action, so it still fucking buzzes. Like, that thing's badass. That thing could be... I'm gonna get both these basses, set up, so She needs some love, like a lot. Still cool. I like when it rattles the windows when it's hooked up to the amp. Oh, dude, I feel you. I mean, my guitar amp will make this whole room fucking shake, like to the point where I'll probably get in trouble with the neighbors, and I still don't give a fuck. Yeah, it was pretty funny one time. My family went like out of town or something. I was playing music at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like through the amp. And literally I get a call, and it was like almost like that episode of Dave Chappelle Show, when he has John Mayer in the barbershop and he's playing guitar to black people. And they're like, yo, my man's, shut the fuck up. It's pretty much what my neighbor sounded like. But then I'll just hop on the drum set, play some Questlove. They'll be all cool with it. Eric's laughed. Yep, that's right. Dude, that's classic Chappelle Show. And then the Spanish and Mexican people like pianos and loud gibberish over a megaphone. So silly. Okay, so that one. Wait, no, I know what I need to do. So this, now where's the rim at? Rim that shit up. There's that one. This one. Learn this one. No, fuck, I fucked up. This one. This side stick. Hey, now I got rims. So instead of cymbals, I could be like. That's more like it. So then I need to save. Combine preset, save as Rimville. Rimville, bitch. Why is it not doing anything? Fine, just save all. I don't give a fuck. Rimville. Do it. Booyah. The learning curve is strong with this one. So that's like on Music City. Let's see if we go to New York Volume 3. Oh, it's got to load. Excuse me. Dude, it's time for more coffee. I'll tell you that right now. It's time for more coffee. Then I'm going to fucking jam. Is this shit loaded? All right. So, like, let's see. See? You hit the rim of it. It's got a splash symbol. Sounds like shit. So we go to preset. User preset. It's not there. Why? Tool settings? No. What the fuck? Seriously? That's some bullshit. Mapping? Why? Why would you do that? You piece of shit. Alright, fine. Fuck it. We'll just relearn it. Learn. Okay. There's that one. There's that one. Learn this one. Alright, they're all there. So what the fuck did I do wrong? Maybe it was just I need to do MIDI notes. Save. Maybe I need to do save project. Coffee sounds good. It really does. No, it's not project templates. It'd be a preset. Right, just that. Rimville. For real. Because I already saved Rimville and the shit didn't work. So I go to preset. Let's see if it's there. It's there. Oh my god. So let's go to like another one. See if we can fix this. This is what happens when I don't have shit to work on my car, guys. I'm just like a music nerd. It's basically this channel in a nutshell. Don't got money to spend on car parts. Just gonna fucking dick around on my computer. I guess that's better than playing Fortnite. Dude, honestly though, when I was playing DayZ, I was gaining subscribers, like fucking 5 subscribers a night, dude. Which honestly felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Why? What is happening? She's being retarded. Slinger Studio King. Preset. Why, dude? Why is it being fucking retarded? That's so stupid. It's like you have to do it for every single sound pack, dude. That's fucking stupid. I don't want to. I mean, it's not hard, but, you know, still kind of annoying. Yeah, that's a good sounding kit. That shit sounds fire. So fire. I need to try it out. I haven't even played this one before. Custom and vintage Slingerland kit. I'm trying to sling some land. See why it's doing the hit. Oh, okay, I see. When I'm doing a rim shot, hear how it makes the cymbal noise? It's not because they're, listen, right? 1 zone, 2 zone, but then, oh, it's not even doing it anymore. See, now it's doing it. It's because when I fucking put enough pressure down, it's vibrating this, and that's weird. decent, but we'll see. Might have to fuck with the velocity a little bit. That's the one thing I just can't stand about electronic drums. They don't feel real at all. They sound pretty good. You get the expensive packs or whatever, but dude, you have to spend like $5,000 to get something that even feels just a little bit realistic, like a real drum set. Because it all comes down to, if you look at these pads, they're fucking rubber. But then, like, let's say, look down at, you can't even see it, fuck. If you look down at the bass drum, see, the bass drum is a real drum head. It's like a mesh drum head, like a real drum set would have. So the bass drum feels like a real bass drum, honestly. And yeah, it's pretty small, but it feels pretty realistic, as where these feel like a fucking practice pad, and I can't stand them. Fucking hate them. Yeah. Oh, is that what I need to do? Save as Rimville. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I'm saving it in the wrong space. I think that's what I was doing wrong. Let's see. That's what I was doing wrong. So like if I go to that's what it was. I was saving it in the wrong. I was saving it in the projects when I should have been saving it in MIDI presets. Progress makes the world go round. But yeah, guys, I guess I won't. We've been streaming for like an hour. Probably gonna go get some more coffee. Probably throw down some jams. Got some guitar to play. Got some drums to play. Shit like that. So thought I'd just check in with you guys. Show you guys. We got the DETENT springs. We'll put them in probably tomorrow. Hopefully, if all goes well. Might do a video. Probably. I mean, do you guys really want to see a video of me fucking putting in 3 springs? It's up to you. I haven't thrown down an install video, but this is kind of like one of those install videos. It's like, you know what I mean? Because Surge Motive Garage already has this install, so it's kind of like, what's the point? I would just be more doing it for a vlog sense, just showing you guys the progress. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. But if you guys really want a video, I guess I could film it. We'll see. Thanks for watching. It was nice kicking with some of you guys. Everybody have a good Father's Day. And I'm out. Bill!